is the trouble? Is it in the local government unit that doesn't give you full information? Or the operator? Sino po bang may kasalanan ng ganitong mga aberya?
Actually, we don't want to put blame on anyone. In this period, ang kinakailangan talaga is magtulungan. We understand that the local government unit secured the list from the TODAS, yung mga transport regulatory unit doon sa kanilang pong lugar. And sometimes in the submission of list ay possible na nagkakaroon ng kamalian sa pag-encode or yun nga po hindi sapat yung information na i-provide kaya merong mga na-leave out doon sa ating pong mga list. But then again, sabi nga po natin, we're working naman with local government units. In fact, meron tayong mga ginagawa ng mga joint health teams para makuha natin yung karagdagang impormasyon and to ensure and enable us to deliver the services to the tricycle drivers.
ASEC, did you start going digital today already?
Actually, for the tricycle drivers outside of Metro Manila, we're still doing manual payout kasi pamamaraan po yan ng DSWD to parang know your client processes yung ginagawa namin so that when we adopt electronic wallets on the second wave of this financial assistance provision ay mas magiging madali na because we have already verified the information on those drivers and then malalaman na natin din kung ano yung kanilang mga electronic wallets or we will be able to help them come up with their electronic accounts para doon na nga po pupunta yung kanila pong mga cash relief assistance.
So hindi pa nasisimulan?
Yes, we haven't started it yet, but we're planning to adopt digital systems on the second wave or the second tranche of this financial assistance to help us also cut on administrative and operational costs, and of course to make the processes more efficient and more convenient para sa ating mga drivers.
Ma'am, I understand that it's complicated on your part kasi you're working with information you're only given by, for example, the LGUs. These are drivers who are listed by the LGUs, and I don't think you're listing them as DSWD. However, the fact is that these guys earn from day to day, and what they earn today is what they feed their family with. So even if we say na meron pa namang susunod na bigayan, that's already one day lost na livelihood eh. So I'm wondering how we can facilitate or how we can speed up and make it easier for people who are having a hard time as it is. I know it's not entirely your fault kasi nga you're working with information you're only given by the LGUs eh. Pero baka there's a way then to I don't know, not be
I
too...
hope the government can have a master list someday of all these transport workers na talagang very solid na. It's kasi, tiresome din to keep hearing complaints na, wala po kami.
Tapos pipila sila po. Isang buong araw po yan na walang trabaho. Alam mo naman po yung mga...
That's correct. I totally agree with you. In fact, in one of our discussions this afternoon, after na umikot kami ni Secretary Rex Gatchalian, isa sa mga nakikita natin is, yung integrate natin, yung database ng mga drivers, which actually we don't have yet, no? Kasi in the past, yung mga fuel subsidy that were provided by the government, mga operators lang yung nabibigyan. But this is the first time that we're providing or extending assistance to drivers. So ngayon, meron na tayong mga binubuo ng mga listahan or database ng mga drivers. Now, ang nakikita natin dito is maybe do a PhilSys integration with the CBMS. Kasi as it is, no, nakita natin na hindi naman po lahat ng mga tricycle drivers ay may national ID. So maybe we could work on the data integration and then also make sure na naka-reflect kung sino yung mga drivers doon sa CBMS natin. Maybe that would help in terms of policy and operational concerns. And then isa rin sa posible na pwede nating gawin, of course, ay yung aside from the data integration nga, we could also push for the creation of a database for our drivers.